Coming up on EFL TV, Lauren Wood giving us all the latest info on the big weekend at Bayswater. Phil Merton with all the footy operations issues. And Sean Kelly, part of the media team, previewing the big Divi 1 Grand Final. Scoresby v Noble Park. And for the latest on the footy news, we catch up with the EFL's media manager, Lauren Wood, in Grand Final week. G'day, Loz.
Great to be back, Half.
The big dance, Saturday at Bayswater, Scoresby v Noble Park. Division 1 Grand Final. We're very excited.
It is. It's a massive week. I know down at the league office and at Bayswater as well, there's been plenty of work that's gone into this Saturday. Of course, as you say, it is the big one. So with Mother Nature looking like she's going to be pretty kind to us too. So we're certainly looking forward to it, and hope that plenty of people get down there to watch Noble Park go head-to-head with Scoresby.
I'm sure there will be. Does that mean this is the last edition of EFL TV?
I don't know. We might have to, you might have to have a word to your agent about that one.
Have a word to Sharpie.
Yeah, exactly. But as I say, it is the big one this Saturday, so the gates will open at 7:30. You might have heard the ads running on SEN throughout the week.
7:30 is very early, by the way.
It is. Well, some people like to get in and get their spot.
What time's the 18s?
18s is at 9:15.
Right.
Reserves at 11:45, and then, of course, the big one at 2:30. So, but make sure you get in early because there's going to be plenty happening throughout the day. The Channel 9 helicopter will be landing on the Oval at about 2:10 with Hitch delivering the trophy and the match ball. So, and also plenty happening for the kids, face painting, lots of giveaways from 9 and lots of our other sponsors. So, yeah, great day out and get out there and enjoy the sunshine.
And are we going to see the Grand Final streamed live on the EFL website?
Exactly right. So we've managed to get the laptop all set and going after we had a few problems last week, but that was all right. And as I say,
Waterworth for that too, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's all the way in New Zealand, so we may as well. So if you head to the EFL website on Saturday, you'll be able to watch it from your very own home, comfort of your couch. So we would like to see as many people as we can down there. But if you are interstate or perhaps even overseas, there'll be a full video and audio coverage on the web.
Send a message to all your friends that can't get there and check it out online at efl.org.au. Now, the SEN teams of the year, they all on the website now, all divisions?
They're all up. We've had the last, divisions 2, 3 and 4 have gone up in the last couple of weeks. Divi 1's on there now. So you can have a look at the 30-man squad, and then you can also pick your own team of 22 in position.
Okay.
So email it into competitions at efl.org.au by the 5th of October.
Right.
Of course, as we all know, the eventual team of the year is announced on presentation night on the 7th, and basically the closest that picks it to the eventual team being picked will win a season pass for next year, Musashi drinks pack and a Sharon.
So what are you going to do after this week? There's nothing to do. It's all done.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there'll be plenty to do. It doesn't stop around here.
No, it never does in the world of EFL. Thank you, Loz. Been great to have you. If this is the last show, been great to have you on EFL TV, and we'll see you next year maybe.
Great to have you
Or maybe
on
in a couple of weeks' time.
Well, maybe. Who knows?
We just never know. Let's check in now with the footy ops manager of the Eastern Football League, Phil Merton, in Grand Final week. G'day, Mertz.
G'day, Half. Good to be back.
Nice to have you back, mate. And last week we had one of those moments that we all sort of know about, but we don't really know about them until they occur. Drawn Grand Final.
Yeah, no, we had an exciting game in Heathmont versus Glenmabley Hawks, and look, the clubs managed it well and the umpires managed it well, so everything went smoothly from an extra time perspective.
So for those that weren't there, what is the protocol? What happens if this week in Division 1 Grand Final the draws are level, their scores are level at the end of the game?
Yeah, look, we generally have one every couple of years, whether it be, and in the juniors we certainly have usually one draw across the final, so pretty much it's 5 minutes plus time on each way, but the coaches can't address the players. Essentially the goal umpires, including the emergency goal umpire, get together and confirm the scores, and once they've confirmed that it is a draw, the match starts straight away, so the teams kicked the same in they were in the last quarter. After 5 minutes plus extra time, the siren goes, players swap ends straight away, and you play another 5 minutes plus time on, and then if at the end of that time there's still a draw, the siren won't sound and the game just continues until the first score, and then after the first score is confirmed, the siren goes. So
sudden death.
Yeah. So it's look, as I said, we had one a few years ago in Division 2 for South Croydon versus Knox, and then on the weekend. So look, I'm sure from the weekend it meant that a few people forgot about the hail and rain that had been there early in the day, given the exciting finish. But yeah, it was certainly exciting for those involved.
Yes, certainly a bit of a rarity. Consider all the games you have. There's not too many draws, particularly in grand finals. So, okay, that's the protocol of this week. What about the finals as a whole? How have they been?
Yeah, no, look, we've been really pleased. Last weekend, obviously, the weather turned a little bit sour, so crowds were down a little bit across all of our finals. But as a general rule, we're up about 9% on where we were this time last year. So a few of the sunny days earlier in the finals have been good, and the conduct of both players and officials and supporters has been really good. So we're hoping for a really positive finish to the year in what is our 3,567th game this weekend.
Is that right?
Yeah, we think that everyone in EFL land's done a great job across the final, so we're really looking forward to an exciting day this week and what should be a good game as well.
Certainly will be. Well done to you and all your team on the Footy Ops department there at the EFL Merch. You've been a big help for us this year, and hopefully all goes smoothly on the weekend.
Yeah, let's hope everything goes smoothly and and the right team wins. So.
Who's that, by the way? Just get your tip.
No, but I think I'll sit on the fence.
Phil Merton, one of the greats. Righto, the big dance is upon us this weekend. Scoresby taking on Noble Park. The one man who knows more about this game than anyone in the world is Sean Kelly. He joins us. G'day, Sean.
G'day, Half. How are you?
Really well, mate. Very excited about this, are you?
Very much so. It's going to be a long day, but it'll be a very nice reward at the end of it.
Scoresby come into this playing 3 games in 3 weeks. Noble have played 1 in that time. How does that affect either team?
It'll be interesting to see how it does. Obviously, if we get to a situation like we had in the Division 4 game where we had a similar thing with Heathmont that had played 3 games and the Glen Waverley Hawks only 1, we thought that it may be the Glen Waverley Hawks that had the superior fitness in the end.
Yep.
Didn't work out that way. We found that it was more the team that had the conditioning and had played the games continuously were the ones that won. So it'll be very interesting to see how it plays out.
What's your gut feel on the way Noble will come out this week? Because there's probably going to be a change. Kyle Martin will come back into the team, you would think. Who goes out, and how do you reckon they'll approach this?
I think it'll be Jackson Barclay that goes out. I don't like highlighting that kind of stuff because we know it's one of the hardest things in the world to get dropped for a grand final. But it'll be interesting to see whether they go with the tall forward line with Delahunty, Luke Mann and Matthew Dunn all structured up in the forward line, or whether they go small and get the runners through there like Kyle Martin, George Angelopoulos, Shane Allen and Daniel Galante, guys like that. I suppose the weather could play a factor in that. One forecast I've seen is 25 sunny and beach weather. The other forecast I've seen is a shower or two and 24. So it's a guessing game. We'll wait and see what happens on Saturday, obviously, with that. But these two teams know, I reckon, just about everything there is to know about each other. This will be their 8th meeting in the last 2 years. It's hard to find something different to come up with.
The Scoresby lineup, do you think that'll go in unchanged from their win over Blackburn last week?
I think so. They've kept this pretty similar lineup throughout the finals. Interesting to see that Ben Wilson kicked 4 goals last week, who's probably made his name in the back line this year, except the game against Bourne, where he lasted, I think, a quarter before he was on the wrong end of a beautiful Alan Murray bump, I must admit. Nothing toward in it. But
nothing untoward.
He kicked 4. Does he swing forward? Do they throw that one out as the X factor, especially with Luke McDonald, who has been their best player in each of the finals matches so far, playing out of centre-half back, as opposed to centre-half forward, where he played most of the home and away season?
It's a star-started lineup in both teams. I think 11 of the 30-man SEN Team of the Year squad will be on display on Saturday. It really is going to be an excellent brand of footy, you'd think.
It is, especially when you look back at the second semi-final as well. It was a high-scoring game.
Yep.
Both teams very potent. It was a game that ebbed and flowed the second semi-final as well, so we couldn't find the true winner until basically the siren went. So that's what we're hoping for again. One of those ones that comes right down to the wire, like what we saw in Division 2, like what we saw in Division 4. Let's get a nice close one.
Scoresby came out last week, kicked 10. I think in the first quarter they were 4 in 4 minutes in the game against Noble a couple of weeks ago. Well, do you expect that to happen again? A big start from Scoresby?
Look, you'd like to think so. Earlier in the year, it was the opposite. Noble Park came out with the big start in their game at Noble Park earlier this year. I think they were 31 points up 10 minutes into the second quarter. The good thing that day was Scoresby realised it wasn't working. They changed it up. They went man on man as opposed to playing a zone, which we know that Noble Park, if you play a zone or a press against them, they're just that good at picking holes in it and basically Swiss cheesing your press. Scoresby changed up, went man on man, turned a 31-point deficit into a 24-point victory. So they know they can swing it around. They know that if they come out hard, it could put Noble Park on the back foot.
Okay, well, the Friday preview is not too far away. Only a day or so away.
Yes, and thankfully it's complete already.
I don't want to put you on the line too early, but who's going to win the game?
I'm actually tipping Scoresby.
Are you really?
Going a little bit against popular opinion. I've just got the feeling that having gone through everything last year with playing in the grand final, it's now not a new experience for them. They've played those 3 games already. They've kicked something like 30 goals, 8 in the last 2 weeks. So they've got their goal-kicking boots on. And look, I've just got the feeling this could be their year. I know a lot of times the Australian way is to pick the underdog and try and pump up ways to beat the favourite, but it's not so much that this year. I really reckon Scoresby are going to do it.
Okay, one man who's going to enjoy being there at the ground as the winner of our competition last week, by the way, and that's, you'll see down the bottom there, right there, Dave Loz from the EFL is going to get in contact with you. You've won a pass to the grand final on the weekend, which is going to be fantastic. I give Scoresby a sneaky chance. But I couldn't tip against Noble. And I think the fact that you've tipped Scoresby is absolute moral. The Noble will win.
Normally is.
Mate, thanks for all your help this year. It's been good fun.
No, it has. It's been a pleasure being here. And on behalf of Penny Waterworth as well, thanks for all your help as well.
Yeah, don't thank him. But good luck this weekend for the call on 98.1 Radio East. And, of course, you'll hear all that action and see it on the EFL website as well. To all our viewers out there, thanks for being a part of EFL TV this year. We might be back in the next couple of weeks. Keep an eye on the website. We just never know. But it's been good fun being a part of it and certainly broadcasting all the new news and issues from the world of the Eastern Football League. Have a great weekend this weekend. We'll see you soon.